Here, I'll do that.
Okay.
I stopped that recording. So that's like a 5-minute recording. If that gets flagged, it's like 5 minutes. It can burn.
All right. Whatevs. I'm just continuing.
Just keep going.
Continuing the recap. And luckily, we caught it pretty fast.
If somebody is listening back on this, you just listened to last week, probably. What just happened? You know.
Yeah, easy. So yeah, we went to the bridge and began looking around for the bugbear's tracks and stuff like that. What did we turn up from that? Not much, right? In fact, a distinct nothing.
Yeah, we turned up nothing, and that was kind of like the odd point. Like, this thing doesn't leave tracks. That's right.
Yeah.
I believe it was O saying, like, because the 2-star was like, oh, you, lower roll person, I don't remember who it was. You detect that there are no tracks. You, high roll person, which I believe was Jericho, you know there are no tracks.
Oh, it was Bradford and Jericho. Jericho confirmed there are none. Bradford's like, I don't think there are.
Not too surprising, it has pass without trace, so...
The difference between
yeah, in hindsight, like, fuck.
finding no tracks and not finding tracks.
Sebastian snuck up on Seraph, and after that, he was like, what'd you find? And we were like, a bunch of nothing.
Flora, like, with her jack passive perception, she's like, I'm just gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna say anything, I'll just watch.
Just watch him approach. But
We
yeah,
reactivated the detection to find out where the bugbear was. The other way.
yeah. Yep, back in town.
God damn
at
it.
the eastern farmland, which we beeline for stealthily with Pets Without Trace still up. We sort of fanned out, completely encircling the farmland, and started making our way inward. When two things were noticed: one, that there was a firefly on the roof.
Yeah, we couldn't believe our eyes.
And second, that Booyag was nowhere to be seen. I think it was Flora that noticed that, because it was Flora that shot him. When there was like rustling in a tree, correct?
Yeah, there was like a rustling noise and then like a squeak, or like somebody barely making a sound. And then as Flora like turned and snapshot in that direction, Booyag flew out his body, and the bolt she shot hit his body in the chest.
This guy's having a bad run of things so far. But yeah, he was alive. We got him on his feet and started chasing the boogeyman, which I think Flora caught a glimpse of it. It was this very tall, white-furred thing, bugbear.
What was that?
A what bear? Anyway,
A firefly bear.
We chase it towards the east. I forget what it's called, but it's like an east town, something like that.
The marketplace.
Marketplace. And luckily, Sebastian has like 220 feet of movement around. Jericho trailing behind with 180, and then the rest of us had like a long strider on us and things like that. So we were able to keep up. We're watchmen, of course. We can chase a goddamn monster.
There was a guard in the way. I was like, hey, what's going on? We just all blitzed by him. He's like, all right, I can't catch up to that.
Understood. Have a nice day.
It's like a street racer going by a cop's old ass car.
I'm gonna go throw rocks at children.
I'm gonna go promote the situation causing this bug's existence later.
When we got to the marketplace, East Town, whatever it was, we started looking around for it. And that's when Ward appeared on the scene along with some guards and Lord Marshal. And we were looking around, feeling for any changes in air pressure. This thing could have been invisible or just hidden in shadows or any number of things. So we had to put all the stops to find it, and eventually it found us. The jig was up when we started to corner it. It popped out, and combat commenced. And goddamn, this thing hit hard.
It's hard. It rolled very well. Like disproportionate. I know it has like a 3 expanded critical to 18, 19, 20. But it just rolled a lot, like disproportionate.
Yeah, it still crit like 9 times or something like that.
Didn't Katie? You had to count for how many times it crit, didn't you?
It was I was like 7 or 9. It was one of those. It doesn't matter. It was
9,
ridiculous.
so I'll believe 9 because it definitely felt like it.
I believe in the first round, on its first turn, it brought down Booyag,
Sebastian or
Sarah, and Sebastian.
yeah, Viper.
There was one more person. Hold on, who was it?
It was Viper, Seraph, and Booyag that got KO'd.
It's
All at once.
Right.
But yeah, it was shadow stepping all over the battlefield. At one point, I believe it was Ward, set the big tree on fire to sort of create a very big beacon. But that didn't stop it from sort of running away from the tree, shadow stepping over towards Valkyrie and KOing her, which Ward responded to by levitating Valkyrie, get her out of arm's reach, very long bugbear arm's reach. But yeah, we were able to take the thing down. At one point, Janny used his flare. What did he?
He was trying to cast slow on it,
Oh, right, but
which would have been so good.
would have been so fucking good.
But he had crack saves too.
Yeah, this guy was
Most of the
jacked
stuff
all,
like the random
all,
had plus
all around.
10s.
But we were able to get him down to low HP. Unfortunately, he did the same thing with Booyag, who may die, may not. We'll see what happens. This time on Black Watch Z.
That sounds like you're saying bourgeoisie,
We-
but
we-
worse.
Bourgeoisie.
I will say, as a point of note, that this thing is, doing all of this to ascend to a higher degree just on sheer terror and the mundane innate nature of it. Just like, the disappearing women. I hope, because these things they don't, reproduce. They aren't born in, a reproductive sense. They just sort of happen. So I sort of hope it doesn't just sort of happen again later down the line.
Well, if people are terrified, I imagine it might.
Whatever, that's job security.
That's just spoken like
Hey,
a true
we're here for the
corporate
current
person.
problem, not the future problem.
So yeah, Booyag blitzkrieged the bugbear and hamstrung it, and then got walloped into death, potentially. And that's where we pick up.
All right.
It's gonna be rough.
So let's hear some ideas.
Curious as to what Jericho's is.
So, I have a pitch. I did not prepare it, but I already know the general idea. First things first. This thing's main power source is fear, which I'm immune to. Which means, in my mind, I'm not completely unnoticeable by it, but at the very least, I'm below its notice. If you can sort of sense out fear. So, if anyone were to take this thing by surprise,
Hello.
that's up anyway. I feel like it would be Jericho. Is that safe to say?
That's you're in Stretch Armstrong levels of stretching right now, but okay.
If I were to do something that I can't normally do, I would need to take it by surprise. Which means that let me just put this in chat. This is my first time using this in combat last session, so it seen me do this. So I'm gonna need that sort of element of surprise. And on my last turn, I did also try to stealth, but I rolled kind of piss poor. If I were able to shadow step in there, use the shadows that this thing's been using, shadow step in there, and use my Cloak of Shadows with Booyag, I could get him out of this thing's melee range. Also, can we have the turn order up?
No, you can't. Just
Yeah,
go
they say
on.
it's empty. Yeah.
Womp womp. This thing already had one of its attacks, correct?
Two.
That was one, two?
It only has one left.
It has one left. So that second attack brought Booyog down, or gave him 2 death saves.
2 death saves.
Could I, as a reaction, haven't done it yet, use my Cloak of Shadows to either move down there and bring Booyag away, or just bring Booyag away, or switch places with him?
You could definitely intercede the blow. Absolutely.
Ha! Body block.
Just that is one of the things I thought y'all might come up with.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% can do that.
The only other one I was thinking of was again my Meteor Jericho idea. Where I just bamf 60 feet above him and plummet.
That one does sound cooler.
Nice.
Oh, he's coming out of nowhere with the metal chair.
Bring him down like
so.
This bitch.
I
I mean, like, after all that, I imagine he earned it, but also piss off my man.
Damn.
This is me interceding the blow, so I would be taking that.
Yes.
and then he action surges.
Oh well, 2 for the price of 1.
I'm just curious, would that be 30, 38? But I mean, I go down to 0. I only have 6 HP. So this thing's great hammer comes down on Jericho and fucking like conks him out, hits him on the head. He loses his neck. He becomes like Danny DeVito looking motherfucker. But a split second before it connects, can Jericho call him a dumb gun?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, then it was worth it. You dumb cunt.
Okay. So why doesn't everyone who's conscious and not about to heal make your attacks on this thing? There's like a world in which y'all don't kill him, but it's probably not this world.
Like, full volley, or just like
my
1 attack
God.
each?
Whatever you would use on your turn.
Go full
Okay.
force.
Ouch.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Wow,
That's not a good
no.
start.
Start.
Wow.
Oh!
Did my did my
Is it this world?
heroic
Is it this world?
did my heroic sacrifice
Well, his AC is only like 18
like
right now, isn't it?
17.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not this
Okay, I
world.
think we're
It's
good.
not this
Okay,
world.
we're good, we're good.
Okay.
It's not this world.
Oh, there it is.
hey hey, can my heroic sacrifice give these heroes
Now,
advantage?
I don't think.
Okay. So all of y'all are launching volleys at it.
I just see Jericho go down. I'm just like, ah!
Okay. Then as you launch hammer or axes, bolts, more Marluxias into it, it does fall, and as it does, Ward is not going to attack it, but instead go over here to drop a potion on Booyog.
When I did the volley, I would bonus action heal them so they can get
Oh,
Jericho.
perfect. In that case, she's just going to roll medicine.
You get 6 tier.
All right.
I will hit Jericho with my hands.
Sword. Oh.
Catch his hands.
That's good because she's not doing a great job of medicining them up.
Yeah, yeah.
So that would have happened on like your second turn. I'm just curious what I would have gotten for a death save. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
roll.
let's see it.
Yeah, all right, yeah, cool.
Oh.
Thank you.
Alright, Jericho can have a fucking healing word.
So I go, so I heal for 6, then I take 4 fire damage. Oh wait, no, sorry, healing hands. So
Yeah. I mean, I could
Uh,
roast you if you want, but
equal to your level, which is, are you the same level as us? Are you 8?
Yeah. I just double. I had to double think about it. Like, yeah, we're level 8, right?
Oh, whoops.
I had to think about that.
8, 4, 12. Thank you very much, Bradford. Saturday.
As you recoup your allies, recover from A hard-fought battle, I think it's fair to say.
Can I
You
look
see-
around for the fireflies?
Absolutely, you see them rescending
To where? Or like out of existence?
as they fly up. Their light gets lower before they fail to be in your visible range anymore.
Go back to their home planet.
I mean, considering other planets are a thing, maybe.
No. They're domains.
So what do you do?
Who's
Sebastian
gonna
will-
start cutting off his hand and taking that as a trophy?
He does have like a claw hand like contraption, so like
That
you
is
can
what
totally,
I'm taking.
Yeah, you
I
can totally
thought-
yoink that. That's a good souvenir.
I
Yeah,
thought for
that's-
half a
that's
second
great.
you meant your character's gonna chop off their own fucking hand. I was like, what the
Yeah, he's gonna take his and melt it on, dude. Come on.
Exactly. Like a fucking
Goblins are made of fungus or whatever. It's just like Resident Evil.
This thing's wearing like a circlet of some kind, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Could I yoink that and try and see if there's anything off about it or telling?
Absolutely. As y'all begin this looting and dismembering process,
So let's get this
You-
foul out.
I'll say you see
No, I was
boards
gonna
and
head over there.
make
if you
sure
guys
it's
are doing-
dead.
Yeah, Bradford can handle that easily though. Well, I don't know. You can do that. Just be like, okay, turn off the fire, turn off the fire, turn off the fire.
You can
Yeah.
douse him. Okay.
We should throw some snowballs onto the fire.
That would help.
Dude,
Ward says make sure it's dead.
Yeah.
I'll saw this thing set off, yeah.
Man, it's a good thing it doesn't have relentless endurance. It'd have 1 HP right now.
As you begin oh, don't you dare. As you begin sawing its head off, you feel it twitch and spasm before you begin to see sort of the vitality and the hardy nature of this creature begin to wither as it sort of shrinks,
Shrinks.
almost like someone rapidly aging before your eyes.
Jericho, as he's got the like a handful of this thing's hair, holding its head up as he's sawing through its neck with his farming implement, of course. He puts his mouth or his face up next to its ear, watching it like age rapidly, and he says, "No fear here, you dumb cunt."
he went for the double dip on the punch.
Like fear and hunger side effects right now.
That's exactly what it was.
As long as it's not the harvest, man.
Oh, God.
Can I tell like what's happening to it as like its form is changing?
Roll either religion or medicine.
Oh, hey, want to know something funny? We were gonna take this thing alive so you could show us where the children are.
God
28.
damn it!
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all forgot.
To be fair, I
I'm
don't think we
gonna
would
say-
trust it to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I didn't forget. I just thought we were killing it because it was too dangerous to try and keep it alive.
Understandable reaction to be fair.
That's- Yeah, I think that's a fair thing.
I agree. So you notice that this creature, almost like whatever power it was harnessing, is fading away from it, and it's unlife as the hair begins to grow thin and fall off of its body, leaving this withered, decapitated, amputated shell.
While all this is going on, could I move the healing spirit over to begin healing the two
Yeah,
heroes?
absolutely.
We'll call them.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
I think we had 7 or 8 rounds left, or left in the concentration.
Yeah, seven sounds right.
Okay.
With the volley, with the killing.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the means to heal myself, so if you want to make it more booyah excited.
Well, all of us can like go into it. It's
Oh,
a healing
okay.
spirit, so
So we both
it's a good healing spirit.
22.
Yeah, you can quite literally put it 2.5 feet and 2.5 feet, and they can both heal it from it side by side. As you, Lucian, and Bradford are putting out this fire, you see Lord Marshall begin walking in with his torch, sword in hand, and comes up to the lieutenant. And just asks, "Is it taken care of?" Before you hear her respond, "The creature is dead." Before pointing over, "If you want to confirm for yourself, just simply look over my seed." And
Wave
before
at
he
him.
makes his... I mean, yeah, he definitely does not wave back to you. For making his way between the blockade and coming over and looking at the creature.
Marshall.
And you just see he, like, squints at it. Is this some farce?
No, false, Lord Marshal. This creature is born of Eldar influence. In its death, the influence leaves, leaving behind a weak individual.
Jericho motions over to that great hammer. Just take a look at that. Thing was swinging it around. If that's not a testament of its strength, I don't know what is.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh god, who?
One of you can do it with advantage, since y'all were both contributing.
I'm at plus
Oh.
one.
I'm at +2.
Take it. Hey! Nice.
I see. Was that the only one?
We believe so, but we'll continue our investigations to double check. In that vein, can I check its boots and stuff like that? Maybe try to get an indication of where it's been? I'm really
yeah,
just trying to
you-
find wherever its fucking lair is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's like muddied up boots, then we know it's been like, through river or water area. But if it's dry as hell, then we know it didn't have to go past the river at all. Stuff like that. Which means it's on
Gotcha.
this sector of land. Or in town, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a. Do you have leatherworking tools?
I do not.
I have weavers.
I have leatherworking tools.
I will accept a leatherworking tool.
Can I give him assistance?
Wait, god damn it. Oh no, it was the other character. No, I don't have it. I lied. I lied to you. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Okay. I'll accept a survival at disadvantage.
God damn it.
At disadvantage. Okay.
Uh,
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Said Abby.
well, you can have guidance if you so fancy. 11.
I-
Double digits at least.
It technically does become better because of the fucking thing where I can never find the damn it. Like the expertise doubles if it's related to like a dark creature.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 14.
I don't think-
then.
I don't think it would save it though.
Okay. No. There's some stuff you can find out. It's the leather on the creature does appear to have been fairly waterlogged. Sort of in that vein where it
Bloats.
right. And it's sort of what's the right term? Like it looks more aged, more cracked.
Weathered.
Yeah.
And in order for leather to get that way, it has to be in water for a decent amount of time. It's not just you splash water on it once and then it's fucked.
Right.
Maybe it was on the boats.
On the boats, or where we painted the first time was around where its lair was.
Potentially.
It would be by the water. Still,
Looking around everywhere for little cliffs or hideouts next to the water is gonna be arduous.
Yeah.
But it's better than having a lead than not having one. So
Are its clothes mended at all?
Mended?
Mended.
In what way?
Sewn,
patched up.
patched up.
Not particularly. They look ramshackle. Almost in the way that I guess they would appear sewn in the way that it's sort of piecemeal together.
Mhm.
Right. But it's not using other pieces to fix holes in it. It's literally sticking them together.
Right. Yeah, this is probably the first time this thing's taken damage.
You like make the token really big so we can just examine it.
I was asking in case there's any thread on this thing's clothing that might be indicative of where its lair might be because string comes from plants, which is it sounds silly to say out loud, but that's true. It's true. I know
Yeah.
it is.
Mhm.
So if like specific materials were used to patch these things, or I guess in this case, put this
Oh,
things
okay.
together,
Gotcha. I know exactly how to
might be
answer.
able to
what
narrow
you're
down
looking
the.
for.
The location.
Easy. It is bolted together with copper.
What the fuck?
Copper?
It would need access to metal.
Oh.
And I was about to ask. Well, I guess Sebastian would ask the Lord Marshal. Lord Marshal, I do not believe it fashioned its ammo by itself. That would take a large amount of metal, high amounts of heat, time, effort, and the construction of a forge. The equipment your people use on the island. He just gestures at the hammer. Is it something akin to this?
He looks at the hammer. Not that I'm familiar with, but we will get to the bottom of this. We will round up every blacksmith and every ship owner to find if any of them have been consorting with this thing.
Please do so urgently. We believe there is a chance, however slim, that there might still be a survivor. And if so, there will be in need of immediate medical attention. We cannot delay. But no,
Roll another persuasion, this time with advantage.
Yeah. Not bad.
Plus a. Yeah.
You just see him sort of like sturdy himself, pin his shoulders back. Where do you recommend we begin searching?
Looks at Jericho, who's been helping the examination.
You see him give a shrug as he's looking this thing over. If it needs access to metals, wouldn't the mine be the best place? Are there any forges on the island itself, Marshal?
There should be, in order to smelt down and bring back bars instead of raw ore. It
Right.
increases the amount you can carry.
Smart.
And if it's bits of waterlog.
Gather your resources. Meet me at the harbor. We will get a ship over there tonight. I promise it.
Understood.
Roger.
Damn.
Ouch.
Looks at that thing, and you see this. Roll an insight.
Can I also insight him?
Absolutely.
Nice. The nat ones continue, baby.
Get him out of the way early. Okay.
Well, somehow
Okay.
4.
4.
Okay. There's this look on his face that is so filled with disdain. But with a 25, you get the feeling that it's not a look of disdain for this creature being a dark one, but for the fact that it brought turmoil to his town.
AKA, if you were somewhere else, I wouldn't give a shit as much.
Precisely. But you chose poorly.
That's kind of cool.
You made it a me problem.
The investigation is far from over, but I believe we have earned a moment of reprieve.
All right. Yeah.
And
Done. I'm done. I'm finished.
Watchman Scarecrow.
Aye.
Looks at Booyog. You did a good out, though. Looking out. I'll be sure to include it in my reports. And then he leaves.
Makes a rude gesture at
Pause.
your back as you
Pause right
away.
there, Viper.
Hmm.
Lord Marshal wants to take us to the Isle, correct?
Collect.
Then we will use this chance to split up. I will go investigate under the tree and accomplish our secondary task. I want you to go to the Isle. You'll have command.
Duly noted, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Report back directly to me if something happens.
I'm out of sendings.
Don't worry about it. She pulls out her spell book and starts saying a few words before conjuring up this little black frog.
I was like, a familiar would be perfect for this. That island is like, I think 1,000 feet, within 1,000 feet from most of it.
She orders it over to you and it jumps and lands on your shoulder. If you need anything, all you have to do is kill the frog. I will know, and I will contact you.
Can you not simply detect through the frog's senses?
Not from that far away.
In case of emergency, then. Very well.
You
Do
know,
I know
I
if-
still have Ascended.
Well, yeah, but killing the frog's more fun. Do I know if attacking a frog like that with my vampiric bite would heal me at all?
Yeah,
You
I
get
mean it has
1
HP.
I'll take the frog if you.
Yeah, it's within 100 feet. She can do it. I thought it was.
Oh, the 100 feet? That was 1,000. Oh.
Yeah, warlocks get expanded for.
Right. That's what it is. This is what Sebastian does. Pat. Puts it in pocket.
Wait, can I hit? Can I have it?
My.
It just sort of pops its head out and like licks at his eye while looking around in your pocket.
Because he's asking for it.
No.
I'll take care of it like you are until time comes that we need to. Drags her finger across his neck.
The frog is asking for.
Leave the poor frog alone. Hey, least.
Poor frog. It's not even fucking real.
I think he's taking it personally, honestly.
That's a kinsman right there.
That's one of his private. He's gotta help that first froggy brother.
Oh, I know where I can keep it safe in my throat. It'll be perfect.
I was drinking water.
You see Ward drag the rest of the body over here. Oh, you're done with it.
Aged. I have a question for the body. It ages like hyper fast.
Mhm.
Does it hit a normal limit of age? Is what I'm asking. Like, does it age to like the end of like a human's lifespan, or does it age to like a mummy?
Just to like the end of natural lifespan.
Okay. And what sort of creature is it originally? I assume a human.
It's still a bugbear.
Oh,
It's just a very emaciated,
Hairless.
hairless,
Okay, I thought it was referring back to what it originally was.
saggy skin, mole spots.
The nursing home skin. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I was able to get this thing's circlet from it, right?
Correct.
Then
Are
yeah,
we gonna steal its
careful.
hammer for later?
You want to carry it?
if you want it for slag, you can carry it.
I kinda wanna keep the hammer.
It's like we need to be like a certain strength to use it or something, right?
Oh, right.
You just
I
see
have
the
like
lieutenant
the-
look over as she's dragging the body. Perhaps it might be a good gesture of faith to offer it up.
They might want that thing gone, depending on where this thing had its veil.
Talking about
Perhaps.
the thing's body or the hammer?
The hammer.
Okay. This might be too. He holds the circlet up.
As she brings the body over here, last chance. Does anyone need to look at it for anything?
It's so changed. I was trying to determine if it was like a native or something, but if it's that changed, then I don't know if that would be determinable.
Would I have been able to tell if it was a native with my eye medicine?
I mean, it still has golden eyes.
Mm.
Ah, lovely. There might be a round 2 of this at some point.
Mhm.
Because if all the Fireflies need to do is elect a native to become the new bugbear, then...
That's
Although
a
that problem solves itself with Ward, technically. So...
I feel like there's something, but I have no idea what it is.
I guess not.
All right. She sets the body ablaze.
We should go check in on that farmhouse, see if it left anything. Tracks, evidence, blood.
We'll make it quick, and then back to the hub.
Maybe a braver first. I still have dents in my.
I would like a breather as well.
Then I'll meet you all at the farmland. Also, he said that's at like sundown is like when we'll go over. What time? What quote unquote time? I know that's an abstract thing in a land that doesn't have nighttime or daytime
we have
cycles.
Lucky's
But
watch, so
yeah, so what time is it?
Right now, it'd only be like 3, 4.
right.
That's so
we
right
have
for him to say 7 in the morning.
3, 4 a.m.
Yeah, I will see you at sundown. It's right down. What do you mean?
There is no sign.
There is no sun.
Jericho will go to the farmhouse with Viper. I'm missing 1 HP, so I guess he has like a hangnail still.
I'll tag along with them as well. Curious about it.
Okay. Back to the farmhouse that you were
Scope him
searching
out.
for. Gotcha. Okay.
Just
So
enter
you-
and see if he had been inside. Stuff like that.
You head back, and as you do leave, you notice that there are still like 10, 15 guards that are sort of surrounding this place. As you head over to the farmland, you notice that there is a guard talking to sort of frantic people outside.
Did they look
As-
like the farmers that were there before?
As you walk up, they start pointing at you.
Jericho looks over his shoulder like they're pointing past him.
Yeah, big red armor, probably pretty noticeable.
As they like start pointing at him, the guard just like looks back at y'all, looks back at them, like throws up his hands, and you hear him yelling from a distance. Before walking away, as the farmers like sort of like recoil.
What do you say to them? Like, don't waste my
Where you
fucking
look-
time.
Roll a perception.
Please roll good. Guidance?
I need.
Yeah, I mean he's yelling. You're not that far.
Oh, yeah, good.
You just hear him look at you, look back to them, and just yell, "Those are the ones that are helping us, you dumb sod!" Then something to the kind of, if you waste my time again, you're gonna have more problems than people running through your fields.
That's a good line. That's a good line.
That's fair. That's fair. Just walk past him. Like,
Immediately
not
get the
working.
Django image in my head.
what you?
What are you looking at?
Dilberger's looking at?
Burger sounds like a restaurant.
So yeah,
As you head over, they sort of give you a distance, even as you're like in their property, inspecting their stuff.
it's not like we're stealing anything.
Yeah.
We're just checking the windows for
Yes,
as
yeah.
little that matters. Checking to see if there's a dead kid in there. Checking to see if there's any
Or a
fireflies
kid.
around.
Just a group of heavily armed people.
Yeah, have you ever played Witcher 3?
I'll check their crops, see how they're doing.
Judging their crop
Important.
rotation.
Yeah,
for
roll
3
a
years.
nature.
So
I have a +0 to this for some reason. Can I have advantage?
Yes, you can.
You're about to end their whole career.
Oh,
Oh my god! Wait,
Brother.
that's a 2 and a 1.
Tell me, hey, real talk. Tell me how you rolled just as good on a D4 as you did 2 D20s put together.
It's just good luck.
Hey,
it's
hey,
not.
it's because they got root vegetable on this one. That's why you have no complaints.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
complaints.
you just look at it, it's like, yeah, okay. Seemed better.
Seen worse.
They'll live, maybe.
So, how do you go about investigating this place?
I assume visually there are no fireflies nearby.
Correct.
And if we enter into the building, there's not like a dead child or something upstairs.
Yeah. Well, first off, do we see evidence of a kid existing in this place?
Um,
Yeah, like
roll,
toys or,
roll,
like,
yeah,
tools.
roll
We
up
should-
perception. I mean,
toys.
you don't need to. They're like all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some young kids there.
Okay.
There's really like 3 families over here. Several of them have younger kids, ranging between like 7 to 15.
7-15. Okay. Right age range.
I'm begin ritually casting detect magic.
Right, perfect bugbear in age.
I hate that.
No magical signatures, leftover magic, nothing. I assume.
Oh
I
god,
hope.
you've heard of childbearing age, but how about bugbearing age?
I hated
You got bugbear hips.
AKA intact. So you begin to detect magic. You don't feel any magic here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. In lack of any, or in absence of any evidence, I don't think we would need to waste more time here, but that's up to the other two.
No,
Aside from-
Go on.
Aside from checking with the families to make sure, like, is everyone accounted for? Kind of thing. I can't think of much else.
Yeah, everyone is accounted for.
Perfect. Okay.
So y'all checked the fields.
Mhm.
You checked for magic, and you checked to make sure everyone was there.
That's a sheer curiosity's point. From where where this building is, where supposedly he was posted up, can I look for any, I don't know, possible causeways to get into the mayor's estate from here?
I mean, this backside isn't really protected that much, is it?
I don't know. I can't tell if the wall like curves around back there or
Absolutely.
not.
So yeah, roll me a survival or investigation. I'll accept either.
I will do investigation. This Sebastian's been looking for weaknesses in this whole place the
Okay.
whole time he's been here.
Absolutely. Through this is easily the least secure way in.
Is there a wall here? Like just for our
There
knowledge?
is, but the trees are very tall.
Right, so you just go bound over it
So,
and something
right.
like that.
Right, a creature of that mass and power could easily leap over the distance between the trees and that wall.
Like, in theory,
Yeah.
just a determined person could potentially climb that tree and jump over the wall.
18 is pretty good.
That is a pretty good number. Yeah, we can
Would we
agree
be
on
able to
that.
benefit from guidance?
We make his intent.
I'll take the offer. Yeah.
20 even.
Next round, 20.
Okay. You, as you're sort of going back, something catches a glint in your eye.
Mhm.
As you notice deeper into the woods, there's something there.
Can you two follow me, please? And he doesn't say anything beyond that. He just walks you. A white.
Does Viper very quickly disappear? AK, does he start stealthing?
He just walks over.
Just walks over. Okay.
The most, aside from the sleeping ancient one below, the most dangerous thing here has now been put down.
Mhm.
If there's a second bugbear, then then this town has this town's done for. This sounds fucking done. I don't
Just
care
wanted
anymore.
to double
Golly,
check.
Daleberg. The Dark Ones that you have two bugbears?
We're trying to
Okay.
start a family.
I don't
As
like
you
that laugh.
head over, you see next to a tree a small little effigy.
Oh, that's
I, as Crash, have an idea what the effigy is. What is it? What does it look like?
Well, Viper wouldn't know.
No,
Hey, would Jericho
not at
and
all,
Bradford have
'cause
seen it?
you guys didn't see it. This was the one that Selena
Oh,
had in the field, and then she and the other sister had their duel, quote unquote. Their magical speaking. So you guys wouldn't have seen it,
Mhm.
So
and
Let me-
Quint definitely
let-
wouldn't have reported it. He couldn't have reported it.
let me clarify. Almost like a partially see-through obsidian with a skull in it.
so like the thing down south.
Mm-hmm.
The thing
It
that I
has-
messaged you about.
Various pieces of fabric, as well as bound bits of hair tied to the fabric, that is sort of placed next to it like an offering.
What color is the hair?
Yeah, let's see.
Brown.
Brown hair. Brown hair. And so it can't be any of our natives. All our natives are bright, pale-haired.
Correct.
It's the mayor.
What is it?
Watchman, you two are here, Prior. Have you seen this before?
Was Jericho on that mission to check out the obsidian? I can't remember.
I believe so.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, wait. Was that the day Alec wasn't here? Because he had to do the passive trace stuff. On our way to the artifacts.
You would know about it.
Yeah, at the very least,
Good enough.
Bradford was there, and he would have probably told everyone about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it looks like a similar, at least maybe a branch of the ritual we found down south.
Oh, is that
With-
where we got the Banner of the Resolute?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
There you
Yeah. Jericho did stay behind for that.
What does this ritual entail?
It had a massive flower on top that was... Oh, Garth can't remember. I know I kept messing it up. Was it absorbing life or absorbing death? Something like that. Because anytime I said it, Crash corrected me because I was wrong.
It was absorbing light.
Throwing life. Okay.
It was,
So
some
part of
type
that was they had to
alchemical
keep
flower.
putting it into it.
Right.
So right, absorbing life to create death, I guess is the way the best say it.
Yeah, we would describe it like that. Is a, I believe, an alchemical flower that was absorbing life, creating death. They were someone was routinely sacrificing people to it, and there was a magical artifact inside of it, inside of the obsidian, just at the fucking rock.
What was the artifact?
A banner,
That-
cloth banner. Ooh, I can't remember.
Do you learn its name?
I don't know if we know its name. I was mainly thinking, like, did we know
No.
its correlation to the
The Huatichi we did.
Okay, then he would mention that too. It's, if I remember correctly, Clint suggested it was related to Huatichi, maybe a gravesite of some sort. That's we then deserve to take the artifact of. To be fair, we
dead
didn't know at the
can't help.
time.
Fun
Yeah.
escapist.
Hey. And also, in hindsight, looking at the tiny thing, it's like it feels very obvious. We probably should have investigated that.
Absorbing
That's
life to
something.
create death.
Hmm.
The Fireflies do something similar.
Exactly.
Something
That might
like
be what's
that.
happening with that kid, or with the kids.
Sebastian would grab the hair. I'll just put my inventory ritual hair.
Ritual hair.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It is bound with pieces of cloth, sort of tied together, braided.
How fine is the cloth?
It's nice cloth.
Interesting.
People get haircuts. Would you be able to tell, maybe through like how like healthy the hair is, or maybe length, like possible age of whoever
It's
this
like
came from,
Maybelline.
or whatever this
Bro,
came from?
what?
What?
Are they like a fucking tree?
All right, never mind then.
Is there any? Let me dig into the
Oh.
obscure medical knowledge here.
I'll ask, does it have any
If it's
scent
that
to it? Perfume, cologne, things of that sort. Hair
Okay,
gel.
that's something. I don't know if Katie's back. She might know. I know. Besides just losing melanocytes as you get older, and I guess sort of the brittleness that sort of accompanies. Maybe like they have like diabetic hair and it's sort of crinkly.
Diabetic hair.
I
Yeah,
don't
people
know
would
about hair medically speaking.
people with diabetic have less healthy hair.
And it's
I don't.
a set of things that they don't get.
If the answer is no, you can't really tell. Coming from you, I'm assuming Bradford would have.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to. I'm trying to find something that you could figure out, but I can't recall if
Yeah.
there is anything besides age, like
Yeah.
advanced age.
How recently was this placed here? Can we tell?
Yeah, like is
Now
there, like, a
that-
possible trail?
Yes, that now we're talking.
Is there a layer of
So
dust over here?
roll an investigation and then a survival for how Viper and investigation. Y'all a survival with advantage.
Yeah. Thank you.
Holy shit! Do I need the roll? I think he's good.
Okay, all right. So y'all are balling out of control.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that you had a natural 1 and a natural 20.
The duality of man.
Okay. So how recently was this placed here?
Yesterday.
Within the last 4 days.
In the last 4 days.
Fully
Last
confident of that.
4 days. Like someone making a play at politics, and they pitched an offer a few days ago.
Um,
Oh, do I get guidance?
what the
Even higher.
Okay. What I will guarantee is if you saw a similar fabric, you could piece it together.
It's a fine fabric. And brown hair. Hey, can we see the mayor's kids again?
Absolutely.
I think they're all
Let me.
brown-haired, but
Yeah.
Nope, not all of them.
Ah.
They're all born to different mothers, so
Oh, yeah.
Not
Right.
not
they
this
all
one.
have
Little
not
Jane.
Beauty and Beast.
It was him.
And then this one has black hair. So you can eliminate these two.
And then this guy's a bit red, but that's probably the lighting.
Brown hair, yeah.
Brown hair. Yeah.
So it has to be one of these two.
Mhm.
Or Fulton!
I said that.
It would be darker than young Patty's hair.
Okay, so
So not this guy.
no. Oh, this guy.
He looks like a patty.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
he's
figured
pink
it
like
was like the most
starfish.
douchiest name I could think of.
I am Patty. So it
I'm
has
sure I've
to
seen
be.
Thank
names-
God my
names
ma-
kids
my
like
middle name is Patrick
Braxton,
and not Patty.
Grayson.
Braxton. Okay.
I keep forgetting this guy's name.
Elaine.
Elaine, thank you.
The only downside we
Elaine.
have here is there's no damning evidence.
Mhm.
He'll crack.
You'll crack.
Or
I
we'll crack him
believe-
with obsidian.
I believe young Lord Elaine has some superstitious practices to bring up to. But this has no bearing on locating children. Let's focus.
No, there's no. So take the hair, take the cloth. That's it.
Okay. Very good.
Just- Put it into the forest.
Do either of you guys have a blunt implement?
I have hammers and stuff, yeah.
Watchman Saturday, can I borrow one of your hammers?
He would offer it.
Sebastian tried to smash the effigy.
I mean, obsidian
Okay.
works pretty easily.
Let's see what... Obsidian is brittle.
Hmm.
but he's just curious to see if anything happens. Like, I don't know, fireflies come out of it or something.
Explodes into bugs.
It blows
Okay.
up like a pipe bomb.
Roll an attack.
I will just I'll make it real fast. Hammer. I think
It
it's a
does
D6.
1d4 bludgeoning damage.
I only do D4s? Damn, this thing
Yep.
sucks.
I don't use throwing hammers that often for a reason.
I only have a +3 to strength, that'd be known. Mid.
It is a simple weapon, so you will be proficient.
Okay.
Is it prone?
Yeah. Well, no, that is my proficiency, mate.
Oh,
As you strike it, you do notice like bits of light spark off of it. Are you trying to hit it or are you trying to break it?
But I guess the latter, which
Okay.
I feel like is still the former.
Well, right, hitting versus breaking. Like how much hitting are you doing? You could do all the hitting. It's just how much hitting do you want to do. This has gone on too long. So you break it. And you do see little bits of that orangish light spark off of it.
Orange. Similar to the Fireflies, which I think those are more yellow.
The goldish orange.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Before it does crack, revealing a skull inside. You do notice there's like some sort of liquid that the skull is encased in.
like it's floating and it's like a liquid thing within the obsidian.
Like a lava lamp.
Correct, which most importantly is it's not touching the bottom, the top, or the side. So it's neutrally buoyant inside of it.
Interesting.
I feel like that's
This is a morbid question. Given the size, or I guess the bends and breaks of skull piece, what age is the skull?
Oh yeah, them sutures sutured.
They are sutured. The skull is kind of narrow in a way.
oh shit.